So she's up from the last weigh-in. That's the worst thing you could do right now, Amber. You cannot. She knows all the things. She's the health guru of the world. She's got all the answers. When the scale stops moving, you put your head down, you measure your food, you do your workouts, you have no excuses, you push yourself anyway. If you lost it all, still believe in yourself. No one's gonna say you gotta. Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chrissy. This is Kick It with Chrissy, and I am so excited to kick it with you. How are y'all doing today? Let me know. We are back at it again, making a new video for you. Happy Wednesday. This is going to be another Amberlynn Reid update. But before we get into her, let's talk about you guys. How are you? You getting your water in? Getting your steps in? How's the mental health? Let me know. I am so excited to announce we are up to 270 subscribers. I'm so excited. My end of year goal is to hit 500 subscribers, and we are already over halfway there, and we've been doing this for 2 months. So holy cow, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you times 270. I appreciate you so much. If you are new here, I used to be 350 pounds. I am no longer 350 pounds. And I have a lot of skin in the game. I have failed at weight loss so many times. I've been doing reactions to Amberlynn Reid for past 3 weeks now. I think this is video number 4 that I'm doing of her. So we are going to catch up with her. I am coming from a place of failing at weight loss many times, having to start over, trying multitude of diets, and I come with a lot of sympathy. I was never a fan of Amberlynn Reid's. I never watched her stuff for years. She's been at it for over 10 years. I've seen other people make videos about her, like Oh Lordy It's Jordy, and about her problematic relationships and things like that. I am also a huge fan of Honey Bison, Angelica Unfiltered, of Sunny Side Up Girl, Emmy Brooklyn Baby, Shakara Transformation, Obese to Beast. I'm a fan of all of your favorite creators. So if you have found me, I really appreciate it. And if you have no clue who any of them that I just named was, I'm not really sure what you're doing here. So that being said, I've watched a lot of content about her, but I've never watched her actual stuff until this year. And well, this month really. So we are going to go ahead and catch up with her and see what she's up to. We're pretty caught up, so we only have probably a week's worth of videos. So yay. It looks like she's still locked in, so that's exciting for her. Congratulations, Amber. And we're gonna see what our girl is up to. Like the video, because I know you're gonna like this kind of content. Amberlynn Reid is her guilty pleasure. Subscribe if you have not already. I respond to all the comments, so leave me a comment and let's chit chat a little bit. And without further ado, I'm gonna shut my mouth and start yapping about Amberlynn Reid.
Welcome to everything I ate today in a calorie deficit. So for 415 calories for breakfast, I have 2 scrambled eggs with pepper jack cheese, bacon, clementine, and asparagus that I cooked in the air fryer.
Looks good.
Guys, for lunch.
Looks good. She's not chatting with us today. No dilly-dallying. She's a busy girl. We match. Look, mine are so stretched out. I've worn these since my fat days, so it's probably time to get new chokers. But we match. Hey, girl. That's what my hair looks like 90% of the time, too. But we got eggs, clementine, bacon, asparagus. I love adding vegetables in the morning. Not enough breakfast meals do. I love adding spinach or broccoli or tomatoes to my eggs. I know tomatoes isn't a vegetable, but let's be honest. We don't really count it as a fruit, do we? The bacon is okay. There's a lot better sources of protein that you can add to your plate that is a lot more calorie efficient than adding bacon, but ultra processed meat, high sodium, you gotta watch all of that. Clementine is fine. It doesn't look like a whole clementine. I wonder where the rest of it is. Adding egg whites to your eggs will help add protein and volume if you like eating a big old plate. And cheese is fine. Asparagus, again, is fine. Love adding the colors to the plate. Looks good.
And asparagus that I cooked in the air fryer. All right, you guys, for lunch, I made vegetable chicken rice soup again, which I made yesterday. This comes out to 570 calories.
I know she's a big girl, okay? I'm not saying that she should not be eating the pork. Oh my God. She's a big girl, so her portions are going to be big, but the size of this bowl is just I've literally never seen anything like it. That is wild. And she said she made this the day before, which we skipped through a lot. If you watched my last video, it was a huge catch up. It was almost an hour long video. And so yeah, we had to skip some stuff. So we missed her making this on my channel, but it looks like she has some carrots in there, chicken. Is that like snap peas or something? Broth. Soup is amazing. If you've seen a couple of my videos, you probably heard me talk about my love of soup. I love making egg drop soup. It's so good. It's so easy to add chicken to, and it kind of like curbs my craving of like wanting Chinese food if I can make some egg drop soup. It's really inexpensive to make. The CALs are so low on egg drop soup. It should be a crime, and you can add so much to it and build on it so much. I love it. You can add rice, you can add noodles, you can add chicken, you can add broccoli, tomato, like you can add anything to soup. Tomato soup, oof, so good. One time, I've talked about it before, so if you've heard this, I'm sorry, but I'll post a picture of it if I could find it. I made this super creamy tomato soup in grilled chicken and cheese, like grilled cheese, like a panini kind of. And instead of putting heavy cream in it that the recipe called for, I put cottage cheese in it, and it helped boost up that protein, helped me feel a whole lot more full, and it made the tomato soup still nice and creamy. You don't have to miss out on anything. You just got to find healthy alternatives and swaps. But I will post a picture if I can find it of that. But yeah, soups are great. They fill you up. Typically, especially if you make them at home, they're super low CALs, and they're nice and hearty. Easy to build on, easy to meal prep. It's a great option.
We have a serving of rice, chicken, Brussels sprouts, garlic, carrots, onion. I put a little Tabasco. I put tons of pepper. I love pepper in my chicken soups. I also have a serving of butter. I forgot to say, I was sitting here eating. The way I make my broth is just water and a little bit of like chicken powder, and so good. So for 500 calories.
Typically, my chicken broth is going to just be low sodium chicken broth and water from the store. That is my base for my egg drop soup, is chicken broth and eggs, of course, and water and cornstarch. But you got to be careful with cornstarch because it's really high calorie just for some cornstarch. It's kind of crazy.
I'm having refried beans. I've been craving them. It's probably been like 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, today's the day. I'm allowing myself a serving of Doritos to dip and a little bit of white
Doritos. What day is this? Day 29. We haven't even made it a month and we're already reaching for the Doritos. Amber. And refried beans. If you're going to eat Doritos, fine. Eat the Doritos. Do you really need refried beans and Doritos on the same day? No, I don't think so. You would be better off switching with those. What are those chips that she's been getting? The one that's made of like 100% chicken. Those crackers that she's always eating. Those at least have protein in them, like completely made of chicken. You could dip those in there. You don't need Doritos. Doritos are ultra processed foods. Ultra processed foods means they are highly palatable, which means they are scientifically engineered to be delicious and to make you want more. If you struggle with food addiction, you are setting yourself up for failure. You are loading a gun that you do not want to pull the trigger on.
Onion to also dip. Don't hate it till you try it. If you like refried beans and you like white onion.
First of all, this is not high volume foods. Second of all, there's not enough protein in here. Why is protein important? Because it helps with your metabolism. It helps you stay satiated. It helps you maintain a healthy blood sugar level. And all of these carbs help you store energy so you can use it later. So if you are not using the carbs that you are ingesting, the carbs tend to be stored on your body as fat.
Chef's kiss. And this is 500 calories. All right, you guys, so I'm ending the night at
500 calories for nothing. She ate nothing for dinner. Nothing.
1,918 calories. The last thing I'm having is, the bowl is so hot, so I'm having a hard time picking it up. Woo! It's really oatmeal and a serving of Justin's honey peanut butter. It is so good. And it came out to 430 calories. Okay, the bowl cooled down. This is what it looks like. Welcome to everything I ate today.
Another carb bomb at the end of the day. Jeez. A serving of rice soup, that's 4 servings. No, she said it's a serving of rice. in the soup that she made. That lunch is a lot. Try serving sizes. Again, she's a big girl. Her serving size is not going to look like an average person's serving size right now. When you're cutting your CALs, you really need to maintain a realistic expectation of what your deficit should be and work your way down from there. Beautiful plating on breakfast. Actually so proud of you. Keep it up. You're doing amazing. To be honest, I really can see the difference. Keep it up. I love your shirt. Yes, I love dipping raw onion and stuff. I can see the weight loss. Okay, plating, Chef Lynn. A lot of people are really supportive. I don't know if it's because a lot of people, maybe there's like a whole nother, like a new audience that doesn't know like the lore, or maybe people are like really proud of her for making it this far, and maybe she's winning some people back. I don't know. I'm not happy with this day of eating though. Not happy at all.
All right, guys, today is day 14 of my modified jumping jack challenge. Yesterday I did 62. Today I have to do 62 or more. I'm dreading every single second.
Not the copyrighted music. Doing her jumping jacks. Good for her. Good for her.
It hurts, but it's worth it. And I'm literally improving every single day, whether it be physical or mental strength. All right, guys.
Good for her.
Welcome to everything. All right, guys, today is day 14.
If you need time, just take your time.
So she's doing her hula hooping and her jumping jacks. I'm so sorry you get so much hate. I know you've tried before, so people don't have faith, but I do. It took me 30 years to finally break the cycle and lose the weight. You got this, girl. See, a lot of people are like rooting for her, you know? A lot of people are. You're really killing it. Please let this be the time you succeed. I think it's supposed to go around your waist, not under your boobs. Where it's comfortable. All right, what are we doing? Oh, it's so dark in here.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hey, girl.
Welcome to everything I ate today in the calorie deficit. First
You
thing I'm
forgot
having
us on the
today is
refrigerator.
Power protein shake for 100 and...
Is she going out today? Is she going out today? I don't have a problem with protein shakes, okay? I don't have no beef with protein shakes. You know what's great? Pouring a protein shake in your morning coffee. If you're a coffee girly, you love drinking coffee first thing in the morning, adding protein powder or a protein shake or half of one even to your morning coffee. It's a great option. Helps you get in your protein when you're struggling to get it in. If you're on a busy day, having this in your bag ready to go to tide you over on your way home, on your way to the gym, whatever. Don't have a problem with it. But using a chocolate milk, protein chocolate milk, so you can have something to eat instead of making something to eat because you know you're going out later is not learning good habits. It's not helping you trust yourself around food when you're replacing food with protein substitutes.
70 calories. So this is like a...
Yeah, she went out. This is her MO.
shrimp peach sauce. I put some broccoli on top. Half of a bratwurst. I don't know. Tons of veggies, some fruit, baked potato.
There's like 2 slices of cantaloupe under there. A huge baked potato, Brussels sprouts, green beans, carrots, looks like maybe roast beef, half of a bratwurst, and then her like shrimp little soup thing. We've talked about it before because she goes out every single time I make one of these videos. You cannot accurately measure the calories when you are going out because restaurants are allowed to be off by a certain amount, 20% to be exact, per the FDA. So that could be adding another 100 calories or more to a meal that you may think is 500 calories. Because there is, heavy-handed scooping, you are literally eyeballing your servings here. There is unseen butters and oils in the product. You don't know what it's cooked in. It's impossible to measure.
And what is this called again? Roast beef. Roast beef. All right, update on my plate. I did not like this, so will not be eating it.
Okay.
I prefer my Brussels sprouts. I did not care for these, so not eating those. And I decided to just have half of my baked potato.
Okay.
And I put that shrimp on top of it, so that's why it looks like that. But I'm gonna go back and get more of this meat and probably some green beans. And I forgot to say, because I always drink water, literally, that's all I drink. But I did get diet lemonade. Oh, I got a little chocolate. Oh no. Okay, so I decided to just get more green beans and that meat. Why do I keep forgetting what it's called? Roast beef.
Going back for, you know, this tiny little ramekin of roasted beef and green beans. Not a bad choice. There's definitely worse things you could get at Golden Corral. Should you be going out? Probably not as much as she is in her 30 days. We've seen her go to bingo multiple times. We've seen her go to a Chinese buffet. Now we're at Golden Corral. That's at least once a week. Not horrible. But there's definitely better choices that could be made here. A leaner meat, chicken. I'm pretty sure they have like a whole grill station, don't they? Where you can get freshly grilled chicken breast. And they have a whole salad bar section, at least from what I remember.
I swear it's my favorite meat. It's just so good. Having a popsicle for 20 calories. Look at Robo. Him and Wasabi love this box. All right, you guys. So for 574 calories, I made a soup type of deal again. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm in the mood.
Got broccoli, ground beef, some rice, maybe more carrots, onion.
Food for slop, okay? So we have lean beef, 2 servings of that. Serving of rice. We have onion, bell pepper. I cut up very tiny pieces of broccoli, garlic, a little bit of taco seasoning, a little bit of tomato.
Okay, so we made like a taco soup. That's fine. Totally fine. And your food does not have to be beautiful. I mean, people are going to roast you on the internet for not having pretty food, but my food does not look pretty. All that matters is what you're putting into your body. Your body doesn't care if it's arranged nicely on the plate or not.
Jalapeno. Oh my god, this is hitting the spot. I'm just in my soup girl era. I don't know what to say about it. Oh, one last ingredient.
You know what it is? Fall's coming. Fall's coming. My house, we are preparing. Fall is coming. It's almost Harry Potter season. Any potheads out there? We're preparing to watch whole marathon of Harry Potter. We are getting snug-a-wug.
I put 1 Laughing Cow cheese in here just to give it like a little bit of like a cheesy, creamy effect.
Okay.
This tastes
Cottage cheese would have been a great option too.
so good, you guys. So for 470 calories, I have oatmeal with a serving of almond butter and some cherries. It looks gross on the outside of the bowl because it overflowed.
It exploded.
So I had to clean that up real quick before I ate this. But that ends my night at 1,772.
She keeps eating under her 2,000 calories, which, I mean, it's your body. I guess do what you want, but you really should be eating up to what your goal is. You really should be eating up to that 2,000 calorie mark, because that 2,000 calories is your deficit. That is already less than what it takes to maintain your body. And you're going to get burnt out doing that.
Hello, you guys. So I got my new scale, so I am here to update you guys on that. So today is actually day 31 of me weighing all my food, tracking all my calories. Literally, your diet is what is going to make or break you in a weight loss journey. The hardest part is in the kitchen, and that's like 95% of what matters. So on day 1, I weighed 549.
She knows all the things. She's the health guru of the world. She's got all the answers because she's been failing for so long at this.
0.0. And then today on day 31, on my new scale, I was 519.6. So that means in total, I am down 29.4 pounds in a month. That is pretty much 30 pounds in a month. That is amazing. So for my last weigh-in though, I am up 1.4 pounds. I have done nothing differently when it comes to food. Weigh everything, track everything, stay under my allotted calories. The only difference is I started infinity hooping. I love it. It doesn't even feel like an exercise to me. I mean, besides the fact that like it leaves me feeling so.
So she's up from the last weigh-in. Ooh, girl. She's up from the last weigh-in. If your deficit is this big and you're this early in your weight loss, I don't know. I don't know about that. You should not be up. You should not be up. Yes, moving your body can cause fluid retention. Yes, you can hit a stall. But when you put your body in a calorie deficit, it puts stress on your body. When it puts stress on your body, your cortisol levels rise. Cortisol helps you retain and snatch on to water, to fluid, to the salts, to the carbs. It latches on to all that good stuff. If you eat an extremely salty meal the day before, your weight could be up. If you've done an intense workout, your weight could be up because of the sore muscles. So maybe we weighed on a wrong day, but that's why I think it's important to weigh every single day. There are scales that you can get that are relatively inexpensive. I mean, inexpensive is subjective, but that you can get that tracks your weight on your phone. So the scale connects to an app on your phone, you step on the scale, and the weight is recorded on the app. If weighing every single day is triggering for you, weigh every single day. Don't look at the number. And then at the end of the week, look at the average of all the numbers, because it's possible that you are retaining water. I mean, she has lipedema and lipedema. She has a couple edemas, and those can cause water retention, or those are water retention. It will be temporary if it is water retention, if she is still eating at the deficit. What's crazy is eating more food right now could help her lose weight, because it will help your body not feel like it has to enter like a starvation mode. It will help with the cortisol levels, having a couple days of eating at maintenance, and it will help break the stall.
Or my heart's a pumping. I'm sweating, or at least trying to a little bit, because my body doesn't sweat much. I don't know why.
Sweat is not a measure of how good your workout is. So sweat is just losing fluid and dehydration of the body.
Like, I'm getting my heart rate up. I am burning them calories. Like, I'm out of breath, but it's so fun. But I have a severe case of lipedema and lymphedema. So exercising, long car rides, or even short car rides, sitting for a long period of time, like in a chair, a lot of stuff like that actually causes fluid retention. So right now, due to the exercising, I have a lot of trapped fluid. So I'm losing the fat that I'm capable of losing. It's happening. I see it in my face. I see it like in places where I don't have lipedema or lymphedema. I do have both edemas. I do. But right now, the trapped fluid is obviously showing on the scale. So the best way to describe it is, say I lost 6 pounds of like fat, which you would see on the scale. But since I have lipedema, say I gained 7 pounds of fluid or water retention, that's going to show up on the scale. So it looks like I gained a pound.
That's a lot.
When really I didn't. Normally this would discourage me. It would upset me. I mean, I was a little upset. Let's be real. We all love to see the progress on the scale. Am I right? But I have so many non-scale victories already in just a month that it's like hard to feel that upset for that long, because I feel so good and I'm so proud. The fluid retention is due to the diseases that I have. That's not my fault. But what I am going to do is I am going to switch it up a little bit. I am going to let the trapped fluid escape. So by doing so, I have to let my lymphatic system rest a little bit, the best that I can. I have to let it heal a little bit. So I'm going to take a break from the infinity hoop, from the jumping jacks. I'm going to take a little break from exercise. I am literally still going to be coming on here showing you every single thing that I'm eating. I'm still going to be like dieting.
So we're going to stop moving? ? Question mark? Okay, so I just looked up how to release trapped lymphatic fluid. To get rid of trapped lymphatic fluid, use physical movement, gentle massage, and deep breathing to stimulate flow. The lymphatic system does not have a heart to push fluid around, so it relies entirely on your body moving and breathing to clear blockages. So the worst thing you could do right now, Amber, is to stop moving. That's the worst thing you could do right now, Amber. You cannot stop moving. You need to move. Go get a lymphatic drainage massage. Do a gentle massage on yourself. I'm sure there's videos on the internet on how to do it. I mean, be careful. I don't know if you can like hurt yourself doing it, but just give yourself a gentle massage. Like, you have to move your body to release the blockages. Stopping the workout is not going to help, Amber. It's not. It's an excuse. You're tired. And you know what? This is when discipline comes in. The scale stops moving. You do not stop moving. When the scale stops moving, you put your head down, you measure your food, you do your workouts, you have no excuses, you push yourself anyway. Because when motivation and all of the good feelings in your head, all those all those reward centers of your pleasure centers of your brain stop firing because the scale doesn't move one time. That's when discipline comes in. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what will stay. You will not learn to be a better person, a more trustworthy person to yourself if you give up at the first time that motivation starts to slip.
Welcome to everything I ate today in a calorie deficit. Hello,
We
you
weren't
guys.
done.
So
We
I got
weren't
my.
done. Whoops.
So I want to pay attention to. Okay, I'm changing these things. Let's pay attention to the fluctuations that I'm currently having. I want to keep track of like the fluid retention, what type of foods cause me to be more retained, what type of movement, etc., etc. So for my personal, I am going to be weighing myself daily to keep track of those fluctuations. Because before my old scale decided to break, I did weigh myself in the middle of last week and I was already down another 4 pounds. But that was before I started infinity hooping. If you guys don't know anything about lipedema and you're like curious about it, do your research and learn about it. Like it's really good to just do your.
Do you think that we're not going to do our research then? Because I literally took 5 seconds to Google it, and I know that your lymphatic fluid needs to be released by movement. Do you want us to clock you? Because I'm on the clock, babe girl. I'm on the clock. I will clock you right now. Just call me Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy.
Research because I know confusion comes with lack of knowledge or education on a subject. But anyways, I'm just so happy. Oh my god. It feels so good to be like losing weight. It feels so good to just be on track and to be feeling just I just feel so amazing. Like something definitely clicked. And welcome to everything I ate today in a calorie deficit. So I don't normally do this, but I did skip breakfast. I had a busy morning. But this, my first meal is.
She had a busy morning, so she skips breakfast, but on a day where she knows that she's going out to eat, she'll take one of her protein shakes. If you know that you're going to have a busy morning, that's when the protein shake should come in, not when you know that you're going to be going out.
544 calories. We have potatoes that I cooked in the air fryer. And then I volumized 2 servings of lean beef by putting a ton of veggies. I cut up a bunch of veggies. I cut up onion, Brussels sprouts, bell pepper, broccoli. Also have some garlic in here. I put some sriracha on top. Ooh, talk about hiding your vegetables. I mean, I don't need to hide mine. I love a veggie, but this is a good way to do it for sure. All right, you guys. So for 496 calories.
I saw nothing wrong with that plate. That's perfectly fine. It's one of her typical plates. No problem.
I made a serving of rice with salmon and then sprinkled some sriracha. And then I also have some seaweed chips here where I also put like little crumblies of that on top of my rice salmon. And then in the air fryer, I made some fresh green beans. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Fingers crossed I like it.
Looks good.
And I have some fruit.
Looks great.
Clementine, strawberry, and cherries. Okay, so I'm wanting a flip. I'm trying to decide between the coconut caramel, confetti birthday, or
Let me know if the Chobanis are good. I've never tried them, but I've wanted to.
key lime.
By the way, it's so much more cost effective if you just buy a tub of Greek yogurt and have your own add-ins than buying the prepackaged ones, and you can have a whole lot more.
I think I'm going to try this one, and 160 calories. I will be ending my day at 1,750 calories. I will be
Hang on. What does that say?
I will be
What does that say? What does that say? 16 grams of sugar. 16 grams of sugar. You see, you guys, okay, look at this. This is a perfect example. Only natural ingredients, Greek yogurt. Total sugar is 16 grams of sugar. 10 grams of protein. 160 calories. 16 grams of sugar. Low fat milk, and then cane sugar is the very next thing. Low fat milk and then cane sugar. You guys have to pay attention what is on the label. Women are not supposed to consume more than 25 grams of sugar a day. No more than 6 teaspoons or 25 grams of added sugar per day. That little thing, 160 calories, this little thing, this big, 16 grams. That is over half of your daily sugar intake of added sugar. You guys have to be careful. You have to pay attention to what's on the labels. Just because something says it's healthy or you see everyone online using them, eating them, hyping them up, you have to know what you're putting in your body. Pay attention to the labels.
I will be ending my day at 1,750 calories. Right now I have steak in the air fryer. I'm literally just going to have 190 calories of that with 15 calories of A1. And then I'm also gonna have, where is it? This, which is 340 calories for the whole thing. It's sour cream and onion baked.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
Lentil snacks. All right, so here's my steak and my A1 sauce, and that's it for the day. Welcome to
Girl. What in the dog food is that? That's your steak? That the Chobani was worth it? This is what you're having? And then a whole bag of chips. You know, you could nix the chips and get more steak. More meat. No veggies, no nothing. That's depressing, girl. That is horrible. Oh my gosh.
Here's everything I ate today in a calorie deficit. I accidentally recorded it in the wrong landscape, so I have to just post a little picture here. It looks so beautiful too. But all of that came out to 335 calories. I had mustard, eggs, clementine, strawberry, bacon, and a
Looks
scallion.
good.
It was delicious. All right, you guys, it is lunchtime. My lunch is 719 calories because there's a lot of ingredients that went into this. We have broccoli that I cut up super small and then I just steamed. This is my typical potatoes, 226 grams. Next is almost 4 ounces of chicken that I just cooked in this pan. And then I'm going to use some of the Caesar, which a serving size is 30 grams.
There is more broccoli and potatoes than there is protein in this bowl. And if she would just, if she would just use her calories, focusing on her protein more. Granted, broccoli is extremely low calorie. Potatoes, extremely low calorie. Why is this 700 calories? This right here, this sauce, the sauce.
I have my scale here.
Caesar dressing. Girl, look.
That was 18 grams.
That's so much. Stop free pouring your Caesar dressing. At least she's weighing it out, but Caesar dressing is probably one of the worst dressings for you. Change your dressings. A vinaigrette, some olive oil, get you some good fats in there, some omega-3s, get you some good fats in there. Just use olive oil. Yes, it is higher calorie. Don't use so much of it, but you should not be free pouring out of the bottle your some full fat Caesar dressing like, oh yeah.
25.
Oh my gosh, you
31. A little off, but we're good. Next step. This is 3/4 a serving of Parmesan cheese. This is a half a serving of sunflower seeds. And then I have 3 servings of croutons, which I weighed out, put
wasting your calories. You're wasting it. You know how easy it would be to take some Greek yogurt, some lemon juice, put a little bit of basil, let's see. Yeah, some garlic, Dijon mustard, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. She already is putting Parmesan cheese on top. So if you would just take Greek yogurt instead of egg yolk or mayonnaise, olive oil, you can add a little bit of olive oil to it. I wouldn't. I would just take Greek yogurt, put fresh lemon juice in it, some garlic, and salt and pepper. Bang. Caesar dressing. What are you doing? That would be hundreds of calories off of this meal that you could use to add more lean protein into your diet so your body does not feel like it is starving.
Maggie, and I'm going to make crouton like crumbles. This is what it is looking like. It looks so good. So let's do a taste test. So I saw someone have this Chobani flip.
Again, with the flips, like she sees one like health halo food and then she just latches onto it. We've already looked at this. This one's different. Let's see, total sugars, 18 grams of sugar for this one. So we are getting up there in our added sugar. Awesome.
And the flavor is coconut caramel cookie. All right, you guys, this next meal is 385 calories. And yes,
the depression dog food steak strips.
This is how I like to make my steak. I want it like jerky, so I just get to dip it in my A1.
That's a lot more A1 than she had on her plate yesterday.
It's just onion with Cajun seasoning, and then a serving of butter. My onion should be done soon.
You're gonna eat steak, onion, and A1.
Slaps. I'm gonna buy corn on the cob so I can do like Cajun corn on the cob. I'm excited. Here's everything I ate today in a calorie deficit. So first things first, for 434 calories, I have potatoes, steak, and an egg with some sriracha on top. So this is 636 calories. It is a ton of broccoli, a serving of Parmesan cheese, a serving of Caesar salad.
Look at this pathetic little piece of meat. Pathetic little piece of meat. What are you doing? This is not volume eating.
Salad dressing, half a serving of sunflower seeds, 3 servings of croutons. 1 serving is 35 calories. I have a pork chop there for some protein. You guys, this is way over 269 calories. I'm having some cherries, some
Jesus
strawberries,
Christ.
and a
Here we go again.
yogurt. This one is chocolate haze craze. So for 420 calories, I have Justin's almond butter, and then I also have a packet of protein oatmeal. This has become my night.
Again, be careful with the things that are ultra processed marked protein oatmeal. You can literally just make the protein oatmeal yourself. If you just get regular oats, rolled oats, you put it in the microwave with a 1/4 cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of egg whites. Put in protein powder if you want even more protein in there. It already makes it high protein, but keep in mind, protein powder is kind of high in calorie, so it will add calories to it. But a good base is just rolled oats, milk, egg whites. Put it in the microwave. Cook it like that. Add fruits. Add protein powder if you want to add powder or if you want extra protein. But be careful buying the extra or the ultra processed marked protein for healthy reasons, because a lot of things that are high protein are extremely high sugar. And she's already pushing her sugar limits with 18 grams of sugar in her Chobani flips.
Thing. It is just so filling, so tasty. It is just genuinely so good. So that ends the night at 1,759. Hello, you guys. So this is another weigh-in. I wanted to do a weigh-in before Monday because I know this whole week has been hectic in the sense of like my scale broke and then I was swollen from exercising because of my lymphedema and my lipedema due to the fluid and the water weight and my fluids being trapped. It sucks having these illnesses, but it's like,
girl,
I know my body and I know how to like.
No, you don't get to say that. You don't get to say that you know your body, you know how it works. Not anymore. Not after you've abused it for over 10 years of your life. You don't get to say that.
Make it better. And I have been weighing every single day to see if me healing that trap fluid and letting it escape is working. And it is. Like, I knew it was going to. Like, I love doing the infinity hoop and my modified jumping jack challenge, but it's like 95% of losing weight is in that kitchen.
Yeah, it is your food. It's what you put into your body. Moving your body, though, is imperative to your heart health, though. Moving your body is just as important as what you put into your body. We're not meant to be sedentary creatures.
Every single day, making the right choices by weighing your food, eating.
Not for weight loss, but for your overall health. Moving your body is just as important.
Under your allotted calories, being accountable with yourself. And that is what I'm doing. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let it be like a reason for me to fall off track because I can't exercise. That is silly.
You can exercise and the water retention would have gone away itself. It happens. It happens to everyone. If you eat an extra salty meal, maybe the soups that you're making are a little higher in sodium. That chicken powder could be extremely high in sodium.
Exercising was just helping me with my stamina. Exercising is not a priority right now. What's a priority is what happens in my kitchen. So I weighed in just a few days ago with you guys at 519.6. And since then, I am down another 5 pounds. So I weighed in today at 515.0. This means because today is 34, I am down 34 pounds. In 34 days, I am down 34 pounds. Like,
Congratulations, Amber. That's awesome that you are down 34 pounds. It's just the beginning, though.
So proud of myself. I feel so good. And it's like, I'm only going to start feeling even better the more I lose. Like, my brain cannot wrap its head around that fact. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. And I have said that in the past over the stupidest things. Literally things that did not warrant me being proud. I'm sorry. But this right here, 34 days straight, coming here accountable, weighing all my food and showing you every single thing that I'm eating under 2,000 calories, that's a reason to be proud. I have never done that. Tomorrow will be day 35. I'm 35 years old, and I have never been on track for more than 7 days straight. Like, we are doing this, and I'm so freaking happy. Like, I cannot wait to get out of the 500s. Like, bye, Felicia. I never want to see that 5 again. Ever again. Hello, you guys.
All right, and that's where we are going to stop. That is super exciting for her that she's been on track longer than she ever has been. I understand what that feels like. I, too, am on track longer than I ever have been. So the work or the results is in the time that you spend. Absolutely. So just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Stop letting little things control your progress. We can only control what we can control, right? Your scale breaks, can't control that. You can't control what you put into your body. You can't always control whether your family's going out to eat that day or a holiday. You can't control whether you're super bloated that day. If you're a woman, you can't control that your period is coming or that you're in your luteal phase or anything like that. You can't control a lot of things. You can control the choices that you make. You can control showing up for yourself. Stop making excuses. Get back on your exercises, Amber. They are going to help your mental health so much. What did you guys think of this update with Amber? Do you think that she's going to keep up? What's the betting pool at? How long do you think she will last? Do you think she's going to go all the way this time? I said in my last update that if she could lose her weight and reclaim her health, she would be one of the biggest success stories out there because she has been so unapologetically failing online for over a decade. So what do you guys think? Is she going to pull this one off? Is she going to win this time? Is she a changed woman? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for kicking with me. Until next time, whenever, wherever I find you, because you know I'm gonna find you. Bye-bye.
If you lost it all, still believe in yourself. No one's come to say you gotta